In this video, we're talking about powers and exponents. Here we have three different types here. Now, the rule is that when you see one and you have a base, these are the bases, -7, 3, -4, and exponents are 2, 3, and 2. So if you have a base that's negative, like you have here and here, you're going to assume that in most cases the answer is itself going to be negative. The only reason it would ever end up being positive is if two things happen at the same time. And they are parentheses, like this one does have, and an even exponent. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, they're all even. So this has parentheses and an even exponent. So what this essentially is 7 squared, which means 7 times 7, which is 49. And again, the parentheses and the exponent being even make it positive. Now with 3 cubed, the base is not negative, so there's no instance where it's going to end up being negative as an answer. So this equals 3 times 3 times 3, which 3 times 3 is 9 times 3. So this equals 27. Now here, this is like the first one. Like we said, if it has a negative base, you assume your answer is negative unless you have both parentheses, like this one does have, and an even exponent. This one does not have parentheses, so this is simply 4 times 4, but it is negative 16. Okay, so now we're moving down to here. This means the square root of 81. The square root is simply the number which multiplied by itself equals 81. So the number times itself that equals 81 is 9. 9 times 9 equals 81. Now I have to scoot this down a little bit. The last one on the page is 23 over 100. On this one, all that you're doing is simplifying the fraction. So you're going to divide the numerator and the denominator by the same thing. So we're going to divide by 4 over 4. Now, how did we know it was 4? Okay, that's a little bit more complicated, but you could have divided by 2 and done that twice until you got to the same place. But in this case, I know it's 4. It's easy to divide 100 by 4, and we know 32 divided by 4 as well. So 32 divided by 4 is 8. 100 divided by 4 is 25. We can't go any smaller than that because 8 can be divided by 2, but 25 cannot. Neither of them can be divided by 3 or 4. 25 can be divided by 5, 8 can't. So we've taken this as far as we can. At any rate, that should be enough to get you started on these. It's not everything you need to know, but it should be a good start.